All right, Springs. Off the case, here you go. right, guys. Get her on. Get her done. Just get her done.
Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Miami Dolphins taking on the New England Patriots.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They come in playing reasonably well. Losers the last time out, but winners are 4 of 5 before that. On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, they come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Tua now on first down. Space to maneuver at the 40. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Them guys will let Cleveland back in the hunt. Man, them sorry motherfuckers over there. Come on, Steelers.
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy. for a nice pickup.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Drag route.
First down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage, but now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he takes it.
Good job, Breida.
For the Dolphin touchdown. Matt Breida hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
Yeah, they can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed. And this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. But whatever they said appears to have worked. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it was Matt Breida who had the touchdown run to put an end to it. Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And coming up of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
The first carry down for Benny Snell. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the gun, Burrows. And he finds Howard complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down.
Snell on the shotgun handoff. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Burrows. That's caught by Howard. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Give them 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first
drive. All right, guys, come on.
How about how they're responding,
Can't
coming
do better than
back?
that.
That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On first down, it's Snell again. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
So they run the option here on 1st and 10.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. So that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, Burrows. Open man is Howard, the tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Defensively, they better figure something out. Opening drive, he already has 4 catches.
And if you have to figure out how to stop him defensively, that usually means you weaken your defense. That means that now the offense is doing the dictating, and they should have other things open up as well.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And
Man, he's short. What you gonna do, guys?
Here at the 26-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
On 4th down, Brian Flores going to call on the field goal unit. From the left hash mark, this is a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
Matt Breed in the offense heading back out. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Brought down. Right.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Tua. Over the middle, complete. That's Webb. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he finds a man on a crossing route.
That was stupid. Drag route.
About 3 yards short of the first. 2
You take my
yards is all
4th and
they'll
3.
get on the completion.
Why'd you go backwards, man?
It wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he could break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
That's the end of the first quarter.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it here. Now this is incomplete.
He dropped that.
Certainly an interesting
Oh, come on.
And that will force a turnover on downs.
Oh,
So
how did you drop that? You wide open.
Their own territory, and you think the coach may have
Oh,
some
they cheat,
questions to
man.
answer?
No, no way you dropped that.
Focus on the media, right?
Punish the
Social
fucking
media
ball.
barrage that
No,
he's
they
going
gonna
to get
cheat.
for this
Come
one.
on, Russell.
Not on his own sideline and in his locker room.
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Burrows. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. They'll run with Snell. And they'll get this down to the 10. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Burrows is going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Benny Snell, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots have taken the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Take it in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down.
Let's see what that's about. Let's go, guys. Beating up the little guy.
So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
From midfield, here's Tua. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Nice play there to force incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua steps away. He may try and run for this. And he
take my
nearly
4th
got
and
the
1
first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Gain of 9 that time on the
my
scramble.
2nd 1
yard shy of the marker, and it brings up 4th.
That was a good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front seven can get him down.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he will have a first down here at about.
He barely made that. Wow.
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
I don't care what he's listed in the program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive. How about him picking that one up?
Well, they needed a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up, short yardage situation, and say, here it is, big man. Go get it. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Russell. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
On first down, here's Breida.
The handoff.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Breida. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
Good throw. Good touchdown. Way to go, TT.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Sanders on for the extra point. Makes it 14-10. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun,
Burrows. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Well, he made that catch knowing full well that at the end of it, he's going to catch a pretty good lick.
I guess if there's anyone on this team that can absorb a pop, it's him. New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Snell.
Oh, come on, man. They cheating.
He gets it forward for
Hold it.
4, maybe
Take it back.
5, but the flags fly.
Take it back.
This one could be coming back. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
To throw on 3rd down. Burrows. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Fielded at about the 28. Pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They were losers a week ago to the Texans, but they're on top right now as they start this drive out 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Tua. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost...
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46, the 20.
There they go cheating. Come on, man. I knew we were going to start this shit. Don't throw that stupid-ass pass. Oh, come on.
And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously in hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just
why
know
we throw the ball that low?
You never
I didn't even know when
you're
to
going
receiver. Come
but
on,
the biggest
man.
one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone.
All right, we're
for
playing
the
stupid
touchdown.
again, Tutu.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
28-yard line.
Tua Tagovailoa in the offense heading back out. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. This is Breida. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
What kind of linebacker can do that? Oh, come on, guys.
Set up shop at their own 46-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he
threw behind him again, in front of him.
Couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Throw a ball that bad.
Forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Operating from the gun, Burrows. He'll find Gabriel Davis. A gain of 6. There on first.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. Burrows. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Raekwon Davis able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Yeah, big loss right there. You missed a tackle.
The result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about what he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him on it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Burrows. They will find Davis. That's complete. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now.
Dolphins 14.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Now, after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Tua and the rest of the Dolphin offense heading back out. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now a short one to Gesicki. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
At the 31-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Tua. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Tua going to throw. Oh, he's able to out-muscle him here as he pulls it in. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Preston Williams, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Tua steps away to his left. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough for us.
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that cuts the lead down to just 3, 20-17. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
This will be fielded inside the 5. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, and it's the Jets who have the lead in the second quarter. Sam Darnold has a couple of touchdown passes. Next, we head off to check out another game, and they were losers in that one to the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. 38-24 was the final. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And you can see there it's the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. The Colts still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal. Separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
Hey man, I'm about to do the Jeff, man. I'm about to quit this shit, man. You can have the copyrights, man. I'm going to 23, man. Fucking bullshit.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway?
It's like how I lost the game the week before, man. Fucking last second, they weren't even ready yet. They threw a touchdown pass. I tell you, man.
Now comes the New England offense to see what they can do.
I guess my name begin with a J, so they think I'm Jeff. They cheating my ass now.
They're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right,
yep,
let's just
number
settle
3.
for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out.
Can't tackle nobody. They can't do nothing. And when they ready to score, they gonna score. The people gonna cheat. Fucking bullshit.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Go to sleep then, bitch.
Looking to throw on second down. Burrows.
Yeah. Huh?
Pass incomplete.
Yeah.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt
Huh?
like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him,
What'd you say?
the coverage downfield,
Yeah, okay.
equally good.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7. Following
All right, come on, guys. We gotta stop him right here. 3rd and 7.
From the gun, Burrows. Flushed out right.
Oh, what a hit!
Bounds, able to take this one up to the 30.
Bro, can't be taking no hits like that.
It looks like we've got a Patriot down. Slow to get up. We'll get an update.
How you get a first down? That was not a first down. Oh, I know y'all gonna go cheat me. Oh, man, they cheated me, man. Oh, I gotta challenge this. What the fuck? They won't even let me challenge it. Oh, man, that was not a first down. Come on, guys. Where's the marker at? These motherfuckers ain't even showing the first down marker. Ain't that a bitch? It ain't even up. Oh, wow.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Burrows. That's complete to Davis. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Snell. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
This is some fucking bullshit to hire.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just
Come on, guys. We can't lose no more games. We be tied with Jeff. Shit. Got cheat against the Bills. Got cheat against the Texans. Now we can cheat against these sorry motherfuckers. Some bullshit. Hey, man, you know what, man? I'm not changing no more uniform. Whatever uniform they come out with, that's what they play with. I think when you change all the uniforms, you fucking the DNA up or some shit.
Yeah, so much for halftime adjustment. Sometimes the best adjustment you make is no adjustment. You just do things better. But in this case, I think an adjustment was in order. They made
bitch, get your sleep, man.
Start throwing the ball around a little bit more.
To throw on 2nd down, Burrows, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, Burrows. He finds Beckham complete.
Oh, come on, guys. What are y'all doing?
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. Back to throw. Burrows quickly into the hands of Beckham. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
First down, Burrows. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Third down, Burrows. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6.
It's 23. Dolphins 17.
So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own.
And out come the Dolphins now. They find themselves trailing on the scoreboard, but it certainly hasn't been because of what they've been able to do at the receiver position.
And let's face it, partner, we've been around a lot of receivers. Has it ever been their fault when things aren't going well? We know how they operate, right? And right now what they're saying is, well, guess what? If we want to win, throw it to us even more. We're the ones making the plays.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run again with Breida. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
third down, a run from Breida. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Patriots take over. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent, just the one touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader, making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. They'll like that.
I just want you to know that you agreeing with me, that's going to get me through this third and fourth quarter. Are you touched? He's patting his heart, boys and girls. He's touched.
Respect.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play.
That foot was on the line, man. Come on.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
On 1st and 10, Burrows firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. A run for Snell. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On 3rd and 2, Burrows. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he will have a Patriots 1st down. And he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
1st down, Patriots.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
Why are you turning around way over there?
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Snell. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
The ball carrier. Tackle made at the 9-yard line.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Patriots 23, Dolphins 17.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Burrows. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Burrows. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. From 6 yards away.
How is nobody back there? I'm playing the fucking zone.
I think it's easy to say mission accomplished on that drive. The goal was to increase the lead. They did exactly that.
And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not.
You got both feet in.
The Patriots will line.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Miami set to take over. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Off of play action. Tagovailoa. Over the middle, complete. It's Webb. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Going to the air, Tagovailoa escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
Zero.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now an open man, that's the tight end Gesicki. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 18 big yards on that one and a Miami first. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To a hit, and the ball is out. But I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Tua sets up to pass it. That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
Good job, William.
They'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Preston Williams, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have got it back to a one-score game. So they get the score, partner. Game's not over, but they still need some help here.
Agreed. They definitely need some help, but they took care of the first part by scoring themselves.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. That time a 9-play drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. New England trying to get a place on offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll run with Snell to begin the drive. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
Big sack, guys.
Raekwon Davis picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Dolphins ready to take over on offense. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. Tua now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete.
Come on, guys.
Physical play on the football. And it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
I like none of these plays.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua.
Oh, come on. He don't throw the ball that bad. He's a 92.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
I do not like this guy's playbook, man. Where's my plays at?
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
This guy running in fucking motion.
The Dolphins on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Tua. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
That was a dumb play. You just saw that play. He wasn't no good.
There, they forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
You know, man, I tried to hold off. Oh, man. It's a fucking game, man. I stopped, and the computer's going to just keep on touching him. And then he's going to take off running. Come on, guys.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. They'll start with the option. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Ron Payne on the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, Burrows. And he finds Howard complete.
What are y'all doing, guys? That defense, it's supposed to be people right there in the middle.
Down on a gain of 10.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously...
No, we knocked him forward for 2 yards, or 3 fucking yards. Come
on,
guys.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain.
Welcome to the channel,
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Subscribe and strike a like.
It's still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it.
Watching the Dolphins, the champions, baby. Don't look like champions right now, though. Fucking cheating ass shit.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Snell yet again. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Come on, Payne.
Here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an
guys, we got to stop him right here, man.
To Hard Rock Stadium.
That fucking Payne hurt. And we going down like flies. Oh.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Burrows caught left side.
Come on, guys. No.
We'll have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now here comes the 3rd of their time defensively.
I had the right defense up. This is bullshit.
With only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go with Snell here on 1st down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Oh, just drag people. Come on, guys. They really know how to cheat when they want to, boy.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach?
I got everybody up close. How come nobody there? Man, these guys know they know how to cheat. Man, I got everybody up fucking close, man. Oh, this fucking bullshit. 2 weeks in a row I ain't got cheated, man. Fucking Texans cheat me on the last play with no seconds left. And they hiked the ball in 2 seconds. The game never hiked the ball in 2 fucking seconds. Fuck this shit.
And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak.
Fuck.
Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And I tell you, these division games, never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in a game like this too, don't you?
Yeah,
because you got to stay with it, right? You got to stay with it. You got to stay locked in. It's our type of a game. And you just mentioned it. Division game.
Fuck you.
On the road.
Fucking
Tight.
bitch.
And they find a way to win it. Way to hunker down, as my old coach used to say, and find your way through.
So for the Patriots, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for Miami, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with that, we sign off from Miami.
Y'all for 5 fucking weeks. Man, I tell you. Review trade offer, guy. Wow, they ain't giving nothing up for this dude. Nobody want this old fucker? Wow. 5th round. 6th, 7th, 5th. Nope, 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 nope. I ain't get shit for him. Wow. What? Dude. Okay.